Episode 3434, Fight to Win.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. How are you doing? No, really? I want you to think about how you're doing and don't come back with, oh, I'm fine. No, I'm really busy. No, today is a day where you get to go all out for what you know is in your heart. It's time to fight to win. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. You know, it's so easy to get in our own way that all we can see is our faults, failures, and flaws. And yes, I know we've got a lot of them. I do, I'm sure you do, and we don't want to talk about them, but they are there. But if that is the set of lenses you wear every day, how can you see anything else? My friend, you got to fight to win. You've got to go beyond your own self. You've got to get out of your own way. Don't fall into the trap of fear of moving you forward where you're like, no, I don't want to do this. I can't take the chance. I don't even want to jump even higher. I'm just going to sit back and I'll be okay. You can't predict what will happen daily, right? We don't get to predict what's in our everyday, but you can choose how you respond to what comes at you. Funny thing, back in high school, yes, let's go back to the days, I played basketball, but it was actually in a PE class. Yeah, I was not on any team. Nope, just in the class because it was required. Now, the only sport I really liked was ice skating. And I actually had an Olympic dream to be an ice skater. And yes, I did train. In actuality, I got hurt later on. We'll leave that for another episode. So you can imagine my lack of enthusiasm to play anything, let alone basketball, because I really wasn't a sports girl. Now, I would watch it, man. I was all over football. I would watch big events like the World Series, not so much the NBA finals, but man, I did I did NFL and college ball. Like I was around the stuff, but I didn't play it myself. I learned to love the games of it. But one day the ball came at me so fast when I was in PE class that a blink would make anyone miss. There I was, the one who had her hand not placed to receive the throw, and my finger was broken. Now, what you don't know is I'm a musician. And as a musician, this was devastating. I could feel all the goals and dreams I ever wanted begin to slip away, and I was only in high school. But the fight came when I decided to win by navigating my way through the detour. Yeah, I didn't know that I was going to break my finger, but did you know you can play an open hole flute with the splint on your ring finger? Well, I made the choice to figure it out and how to survive the fall and fight to win. So are you doing what you need to do in this season of life? Are you having those tough conversations first with yourself and then with those who need to have them with you? You can keep moving forward when the walls around you are crumbling because many times that's the life that we live. All of a sudden we think we're on a mountaintop and the next thing you know, we're like, wow, and how did I get down in this valley? And anything and everything you say or do just echoes and it's all louder and you're like, I've got to get out of my own head. So what are you waiting for? Why aren't you getting out of your own head? What is really holding you back? Is it for the fear of, gosh, I don't know even if I can do what I want to do? Maybe you've just failed so many times that if you get back up on that horse, you know that if you fall one more time, you will be broken forever. It's hard when you try to live a life with a broken spirit. When your dream is crushed before you time and time and time again. But my friend, you don't have to stay there. You can choose to get back up. You can choose to fight to win. So what can you do today to impact tomorrow? And don't give me the song and dance that says, oh, I'm too busy. I just don't have enough time. I've been on that train many times before. And if you choose to stay on that train, you will take all of your dreams and bury them with you when you're 6 feet under. And yeah, you might be saying, well, Christiane, that's not very inspirational. No, it's not. That's why you've got to decide, I got to do something different. You don't have to take your dreams with you. They don't have to be buried with you. Now, some of them may change because of the detours in life. Some of them may be altered. Some of them may not even happen. Guess what? That's okay. Did I go to the Olympics? I mean, I'm sitting here watching the Olympic trials. It's so exciting. I love the Olympics. I love just everything about it. Summer Olympics, Winter Olympics, I'm all in. And I love to hear the stories behind the player. And when I learn about what they went through to get to where they are, do you think I can kind of understand their fight? Yeah, I can. There was a gal who was I believe she was in the diving trials a couple nights back. And if I remember the story correctly, I do not remember her name. I'm so sorry. I'll have to look it up. And if I do remember this, I'll put it in the show notes. And I'm sure the story will come out when the Olympics are there. But I can tell you this right now. She was on her 4th Olympic trial. And she had injuries after injuries. And they showed them up on the screen. I think she had 4 or 5 or something like that. And with the trials, and so one of them, it just made it to where she couldn't do it. COVID was involved, et cetera. It made it crazy for everyone. And then this Olympic trials, she was asked to come back. And she said, okay, I'll give it one more shot. And she's now going to her first Olympics after 4 Olympic trials. You understand that 4 Olympic trials is 16 years of your life. Would you fight for your dream for 16 years? Would you fight for 20? Would you fight for 30 or 40? At this moment, you get to make a decision that will turn the tides. You can calm the chaos in your head and focus on the next step in your heart so you can fight to win. So let's get real and raw. What really matters that deserves your attention today? Not tomorrow, not the next day, not 3 months from now. What do you need to do today? Maybe it's something in your marriage. Maybe you need to serve your spouse differently. Maybe you're building a business and you literally just need to sit down and work on your website. Great, sit down and work on your website. Maybe you need to create the logo. I don't know where you are in that. Maybe you're writing your book, or you're wanting to get your book published. So you actually got to come up with the proposal. You got to work on the one sheet. And so you're like, okay, I got to do that too. And you just felt all this pressure. Sit down and do one thing. Maybe it's to work on the first half of your one sheet. Maybe it's to work on the table of contents, wherever you are in that process. Maybe you're working at becoming a stay-at-home mom. Fabulous. There's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. What's that next step that you need to take? Maybe you need to figure out health insurance. Great, make some phone calls. Maybe you need to figure out your vacation time, what you have, what you don't, what you'll get paid for when you give notice. How much time do you really have to give notice before you leave the company? What do you need to do? That's the real and raw of life. And sometimes when we get the little things out of the way, big things happen. What really matters that deserves your attention today? In other words, where are you going to fight to win? Go in peace, be present, be incredible, be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit CreateYourNow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.